Just make this one for Sam.
Class.
I know you like to hold it anyways.
Is that good?
Sam will be here in a second. We can go ahead and get started. And like I said, just if you can grab the mic when you ask questions, that would be great.
I'm going to go up. Can you hold on? We gotta make it look good. Okay, we're now ready, so everybody can proceed.
We good?
Just each one of you looking forward to tomorrow night. Has it fully hit either one of you yet that this is the final regular season game?
Yes, it is. It's I guess it's slowly starting to like hit me now, but
I don't think that mic's on.
The mic's on.
How about now?
Now it is.
Oh, okay. Nick didn't even turn the microphone.
Nice, Nick.
Okay, but yeah. Slowly, yeah, but I just take it day by day, and you know, so many people always talk about like senior night, blah blah blah. So the more they bring it up, the like more I realize like wow, it's like really here. So
I agree. People just keep talking about it now. Coach Purcell and all the coaches are making posts about it, and my teammates are talking about it, and my family's coming up here. Our families are coming up here. So yeah, it's hitting me, and it's kind of sad, but you know, it's time for that next chapter, and we're excited to see what's to come.
So, of the three of you, and while she's not here, maybe it's Sam. Will it be emotional? Who's going to be the first to cry?
Me. I'm very emotional, so I'm gonna cry a lot. I'll probably be the reason why they cry because I'm crying so much. Yeah, it's definitely me.
yeah.
Asia, can you just go through what? Obviously, it's not over, and you're going to play here again. But what it's meant for you. The hype that you came in with to kind of fulfill the expectations that you have?
I mean, it's meant so much. Just, you know, playing with such great teammates and also playing in front of great fans. You know, that's what I'm going to miss. You know, just being here, being at home. You know, I've been here for 4 years now, so this is my new normal. So I'm used to it, and it's going to be different moving on, but I'm definitely excited for it too.
For most players in America, senior night is the culmination, the end. You've obviously got other fish to fry before the season is over. Does this feel like an anticlimax at all, or as if your mind is divided between this and what's ahead?
I mean, no, it's just, I mean, I don't really know. It just really feels like people really celebrating being a senior, I guess, but I don't think too much about it. You know, I try not to. It's just another game. We have a game to win. So, you know, even though people are talking about like senior night, this and this and that, but I just try to stay focused and just soak it all in.
With North Carolina State coming in, the team got out to 21-0 start. A team that gave you a really, really rough ending last year down there. Some of your thoughts about them coming in here. Who to look out for, who to be careful about?
I mean, the whole team, they're a great team, and they're well coached. You know, he always does a great job with this team, so it's going to be a challenge for us, and we have to play hard for the whole game because they're going to give us their best shot.
Sam, since you missed the first couple of questions, what is tomorrow night going to be? What's it going to mean for you to be out there on senior night? And will you get emotional? AC says she'll be the first to cry.
I feel like, I mean, depends who goes first. That's who's gonna cry. But I mean, I feel like I'll get teary. I don't know yet because I'm trying to hold it down. But I got teary with Maisha leaving last year, so who knows with me. And my whole family's going to be there, so like I have a huge family, so just having them all in one spot, it's not usual. So having them all there, it's something special.
For each one of you, starting with Asia, looking back on your careers here, is there, just bring up one memory that's kind of stuck in your mind over these last 4 or 5 years that you're thinking of?
I'd say going to the Final Four. That was just I had so much fun going there. It was something new, you know, obviously, but I didn't really know what to expect going to a Final Four, but just the whole thing between like the fans being in the hotel to having such these fun things that took place there, like people drawing pictures of us. I'm just like, wow, like this is so much fun. So I would definitely say going to a Final Four.
I have to agree with Asia, the Final Four. It was amazing. It's what any basketball player could ask for. You know, you get to go out there and play the game you love and compete against great teams. And like she said, the things that we came to the hotel room to, and it was just something that was so unexpected. And for the first time going, I just can't wait to try and get back there again.
I don't want to have the same answer as them, but I do. Definitely the Final Four. Only because, like, no one really experienced that before, unless you've been there. Getting all the gifts, that was awesome. We got a bike. And, I mean, yeah, definitely Final Four, because we got to see all of our fans and just got to play in front of great people, too, and against a great team. It was just all around awesome, so.
For all players, how do you transition from the senior night hoopla to a significant game and knowing that even though you're projected as a #1 seed in the tournament, that there's still games ahead and games that you need to win to solidify your position?
Honestly, that's what we've been focusing on. Yeah, it's great. It's senior night, but the game is what's important. I think everybody on our team knows that we have a great team coming in here tomorrow night, and it's going to be a great game. And this isn't the end of the season. Senior night is not our last game. So everybody has that mindset of, yeah, we're going to celebrate for the seniors, but this is not going to be our last game, and we want to go far. So we're focused on coming out here, doing our best to try to win the game, and then focus on the games coming up next.
I agree with what she said. You know, that's most important. You know, we can't really stay stuck on senior night. We're here to play ball, so that's what we came here for. So we can't really get too caught up on that. So we have to shift gears, shift mindsets, and be prepared for a great game.
Yes,
For Sam and AC, because I think Asia answered this a little bit earlier, but the fan base and the amount of attention that you guys get when you're at home tomorrow. Obviously, the NCAA tournament, you'll have a game here, but I don't think you can do the autographs and all the hoopla like a normal game. What has that meant, not just for you guys, but for the program?
It means a lot. I'm so grateful for our fans and what they do for us here. Like, we're lucky. And a lot of people don't get this. A lot of people, women in women's basketball, don't get the fan support and have the amazing fans always cheering for us loud. I mean, even outside of basketball, when they see us, they'll talk to us. And it's just been an amazing experience, and I'm just so thankful for everything that they've done for us. And they keep us going. They might not know it, but because of them, we always want to strive to do more and keep pushing and keep trying to win. And it's amazing. They're just the best.
I feel like the fans, they're always there. Like 4 years, if you've been here for 4 years, 5 years, the fans see your journey and where you progress. And it's like they're part of the program too. So it's just great having them around, win or lose. They're always trying to like lift you up too. Never trying to put you down or other teams down, but Yeah, I mean, the fans are great every time, win or lose, and that's something you can't get other places, like what AC said.
So I assume you were surprised the other day when you looked over and a bunch of them had arm sleeves
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, I started something. That was great, though. I mean, we all got a picture together, posted on Twitter, so, yeah.
Having been through the Final Four, were there any lessons that you learned about this time of year and preparation that might enable you to go farther for anybody?
I think we learned a lot. I think being at the Final Four, losing that game, taught us the importance of being able to focus, playing through fatigue, being able to hold your composure. But just coming together as a team. I think that losing that game, it did something to our team. It brought us together. Losing Maisha, yeah, she's a great player, but we're still a great team. And that game brought us together to have each other's back more, to play harder for each other, to come help your teammates when they need it. So I think that we learned a lot.
Sam, do you want to respond to composure?
No comments.
No comments. Okay. She hit that good.
As you get ready to, obviously, more games left to go, but if there was one thing that each one of you would say to those that will be back next year as you leave, what would you say to the underclassmen? Something about the team, something about the coach, something about the atmosphere.
It's a lot to say. The one thing I would say have fun. You know, sometimes it's hard. You get caught up in trying to do everything right, trying to please other people, focus on your performance and everything that comes with basketball, with playing this sport and being on the top team. And sometimes you forget about having fun. And that's why you play the sport. You love it. You want to have fun. So that's one of the things I've learned being here for 5 years, being the old lady. You got to have fun. That's the only way you're going to even be successful, is finding a way to have fun.
Yeah.
AC said some great things, and also I would add just to soak it all in. You know, it goes by so fast. You know, just pay attention to the small things as well. Don't get so caught up in all the big things. Like, be grateful for the small things. And not everybody gets this chance to play college ball, so just have fun, like what she said.
I would say, kind of just lost it, honestly. Dang. I lost my train. Derailed. I guess for the underclassmen, I say to not dwell on the little things. And personally, for me, like, it's about moving on. And when you mess up, you just gotta keep on going with it. And as Coach Wall said, what was the quote? Fake it until you make it, or until you figure it out. That's what you gotta do. 'Cause if you don't do that, you're not gonna last. But I mean, for the underclassmen, I wish them the best of luck, though. I think they're gonna be great because, yeah, they're losing 3 seniors, but they're also gaining great freshmen. So I mean, and they all have that mentality. So I think we're gonna be good next year too.
This might be tough because there's probably many of them, but your favorite Coach Wall's moment? Sam, you go first.
My favorite Coach Wall's moment. I don't know. Coach Wall's a Satan, so I don't know. He calls me the devil, but we all know that he's the devil. I feel like my favorite Coach Wall's moment. Oh, okay, so I can say this. My favorite Coach Wall's moment is like anytime he goes to bat for us. So like, say something happens in the game, he'll have our back, or if something happens like in real life, well, that doesn't make sense because
It makes sense.
Okay.
Outside basketball.
Yeah, outside basketball.
There you go.
He'll have our backs too. Like, as long as we tell him the truth, everything is good. So I think that's my favorite thing about Coach Walls. I think that's it, though.
Mine would be like Sam's. You know, obviously, there was like, I wouldn't say confrontation last year, but it was him standing up for his players. So that's what I would say, because you see people, you know, who sometimes talk bad about us or come off as rude, and he'll confront them. So, you know, I would definitely say that he has our backs, and, you know, he pushes us, he gets mad at us, but at the end of the day, he really cares about us, and he'll have our back through no matter what.
I think that's probably my favorite thing too. Another thing I really like is when like he'll draw up a play out of nowhere, and it actually works.
It's annoying though.
It's annoying.
Because it works.
I know, but I think that's one of the things. Like, he's such a smart coach with X and O's, and he'll draw up a play and we'll get an easy layup, and I'm like, how did you do that so fast? But yeah, he's good at that stuff too.
In all your time here, the average attendance and the energy level has definitely increased over time. To those folks, especially going into a possible, hosting the first round here, what do you say to folks who may be on the fence or who haven't been exposed to the women's game yet? How do you get them out there and get them to come and enjoy what you guys put on the court?
I would say just come take a chance on us. That's the only way you can experience it yourself. We can have people all day telling you about the games and trying to show you videos or trying to tell you about us, but unless you really come out and come to a game and be in the environment that goes on inside the Yum when we're playing, it's crazy, it's amazing, and I feel like if you come out once, you're not gonna stop coming back. You're gonna keep coming back, because I feel like we bring that to the table. We bring the excitement, and just come give us a try. That's all I can say.
I wonder if you could give us an example of a play that Coach Walls drew up that worked. Specific example, if you have one.
Oh, yes.
The trickster?
Yeah.
Okay, that was last year?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Okay, 2 years ago, we're at Duke, and he's like, okay, y'all, listen. We're going to set up on this side, and they're going to think we're going to this basket. And we ran the play, ran it hard, got a wide open layup going to our basket because the other team thought that
we were shooting at that basket.
We were shooting at that basket.
We're really shooting on that basket.
That is crazy.
Right, and it's just little stuff like that. Like, I would have never thought to do that. Like, I'm like, no team's going to fall for that. But
exactly.
he thought about it, and it worked. So that's why we listen to him. That's why we trust him.
Sam, can you kind of put your career in words of the ups and the downs, and to make it to senior night, how proud you are of yourself to have kind of steadied out after, I know you've talked about your rough start.
Yeah, the first 2 years was really hard for me mentally. There was nothing really to say. I feel like I would I definitely got mad. I got sad, I got all the emotions that you can think of all happened like freshman and sophomore year, and that just like put me in a hurricane. It was just like really bad. Like, people would try to calm me down and it just wouldn't work. Like, I would cry because like my upbringing is like my niece and my nanny passed away, so like I do everything for them, and the first 2 years it wasn't going my way, so like it was just frustrating because I couldn't do everything for them. So it was like mad, sad, all those different things, like crying, walking out of practice. Like, it was just I couldn't take it anymore type thing, and it was just like it just all was not going my way. And like my sophomore summer going into my junior year, I don't know what switched. I have no idea, but all of a sudden I had a really good mentality and everything just started going great for me. I started moving on to the next plays, and it was just like, I don't know what happened. I really don't. I wish I could give you the answer, but I don't have the answer for that. But yeah, my junior and senior just went really well, and I'm really glad that I stuck to it, because when I choose something, I usually give it my all and go through it and never give up on it. So Louisville was that thing, and I'm glad I stuck to it because I became a much better person and player with the help of the coaches and teammates. And it's just like, I don't know, now you mention it, like, I'm really proud of myself for sticking through this. And it's like, I just came through so much throughout the 4 years too. So yeah, it's been a challenge.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, lady.
I got water. Yeah, I'm trying to hydrate.